see if this one worked. Why is it playing? Okay, is it on? Didn't even get to. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think it's working now. Somehow got disconnected before. I don't know what was going on. No. Oh my gosh. All right. Huh? Okay, I'm back. I don't know what happened before. Maybe it was internet or something. I'm not sure what happened there. And I lost the whole chat. We lost the whole chat. Sorry guys, I don't know what happened. We can start a new one though, can't we? Yeah. Let's see if I can let's see. Oh, that's loud. Do you like? Do you like? She said very loudly for the whole neighborhood. Being O-E-R-D outside. Do you like being outside? Do you? Outside. Question mark? Yeah. I think, yeah. That should do. That wasn't the previous poll, and I'm so sad I didn't get to see the poll from the previous one as well. Sorry. I'm gonna have to speak a little bit quieter out here as well because I don't want to be invading people's space with my noise, as it were. Come on. Ugh. Okay, there we go. Finally, accessibility is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Gosh. Hey Anita, how you doing? Who else is next? Still Anita said said hi. Hi. Bax, how you doing? Wow, quite a few highs. In the UK, you guys, let me know where you're tuning in from. I should have put the mic on so I can speak even quieter. But yeah, it's fine. Hi, hey, who's it? Paul. Hi, Paul. How you doing? Let's see, Luke. I think it said. I sent. don't like it. I can hear insects buzzing around me, which makes me panic a bit. Like, what? Where is it? Should have seen me the other day at the park with my sister. An insect buzzed past my ear, and I was literally flailing my arms and hair everywhere, like, oh my god, what? There's something on me. And she was so calm. She was like, it's alright. It's just an insect. I'm like, what insect? Where is it? Like, it's an insect. It's flown away. It's fine. It's gone. I'm like, but it was really close to me. Is it gone? It's not hidden in my hair anymore. Because I can't see insects. So I really panic. I really panic. I try not to though. Like, I try to keep it together. But the truth is, like, I don't know, just imagine going through life not seeing, I want to say most things, because most things I can't actually see them. And just the thing that bothers me the most is like insects, because they don't know boundaries. Even animals aren't they altogether, actually. Like, imagine I'm out here, okay, I had to just check how close the door. Imagine I'm out here, like there's a rat or something, and we know, like, it's no big secret, there are rats everywhere, particularly I'd say in the city, really, like city-like environments. So you could just be chilling and a rat walks past in your garden, just you know, casually walking past, going to wherever it's going. I mean, as long as it doesn't make its home here, it's fine. But yeah, things like that obviously make me panic a bit, because I won't like know they're there. We just coexist happily. But the thing that bothers me the most is insects, because I could be sat here, like for example, when I came to sit here, I didn't even check for cobwebs. I didn't check, I should have. But when I came to sit here, it could have been cobwebs and I don't know, like with its inhabitants just here chilling, you know, and I've just come and sat down and and we're here together, maybe over here in the chair. Like, being outside actually makes me panic a bit, even in my own environment, honestly. But that's what we're doing. We're just what's the word, not conquering our fears, because it's not necessarily a fear. It's so much nicer right here. There's actually a bit of a breeze. I'm not feeling as hot as I was. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we're conquering our little, I guess, inhibitions or limitations or whatever it is. Like, just do what you want to do. You know, like me coming out here and still continuing with the chat. But I'm also trying not to be noisy, because, yeah. Let's see. A roach, oh my gosh, not roaches. Ever experienced flying roach? No, flying roaches. Oh my god. My OMG, my soul. Sorry. My soul leaves the body. You die for a second, Joe, when you see them. No, I haven't. But you know what my mom was telling me, like, about not where I grew up necessarily, but where I guess, my mom was a teacher when I was born. She moved on from that and moved on to doing other work. But when I was born, until maybe I was about 1 or something, she was a teacher, right? And this was in Kenya. And she was posted, and you know, when you're a teacher, you can be posted anywhere. That's just how it works, right? So the first place she was posted after having me, and I was like a 2-week-old baby, more than 2 weeks. By now I'm like 1 month, because in case you don't know, I was a NICU baby, so I was like in the hospital for a while before I was considered to be healthy enough to come out. But probably about a month or 2, maybe 2 months, I would say, actually, not 2 weeks. 2 weeks is too much. Yeah. She was posted somewhere like in the sticks, proper in the sticks with me, like proper, like they didn't have electricity. The houses were makeshift houses. The school was makeshift school. And I love that she actually like went there and, you know, taught the students, because everybody deserves to learn and everybody deserves to get like high quality education. So she went there. And she was a teacher there for a while. And what I'm saying is, because they're talking about like animals and insects and stuff, like that's not the kind of environment she was used to. So when she went, it's beyond village. Like it's literally in the bush at this point. It's not even really a built up enough village to be a village at this point. But now it is. Now it's like proper built up. But back then, all those years ago, it wasn't. But she was saying like just living and a snake coming into your house and just, you know, chilling there was very normal. Because they didn't build their houses all the way to the ground, you know what I mean? Like they didn't build the house to the ground, like the wall to the ground, the door. They left a gap under the door for some reason. Maybe the same reason as the snakes coming in, it's like they can go back out, I don't know. But yeah, like she was like, one day she woke up, she's there, she's not even used to the area, she's a city girl. Not city girl like that, not like that. But she found out there was like, she woke up and people were knocking and knocking and knocking on her door, like, hey, madam. They used to call her madam because she was a teacher. Madam, madam, open the door, madam. And she was like, what's all the panic? What's going on? And she opened the door and people, like, it was like some villagers, I want to say, and they came in holding I don't know what they were holding, to be honest, something they used to, like, to delete a snake, you need to knock it on the head. So they were carrying whatever it is they used to do that. So they came in and she was like, what? She was in a panic. Like, what's happening? They're like, a snake has come into your house. A snake. We just saw a snake come into your house, quick. So she came back out. I'm translating, by the way. This was all obviously in Swahili. So yeah. And yeah, she just ran out the house and they went and like a bunch of commotion in her house, and then they came out carrying it. Dude, bro. Bro. And there was one time she woke up and found under her bed, her and mine, because we were co-sleeping, there was like, you know, the skin, like a snake had come in and shed its skin and left it there. The skin was just there. Bro. I was like, how? Please, how did you? And I always say it's like about places like, I don't know, like Australia and stuff as well. The perception, there's someone here from Australia, there's a subscriber here from Australia who's told me actually that's not quite what it is, but there's this perception that there's like a lot of insects, scorpions. Do I mean scorpions? I don't know, just wildlife, I'll say. Yeah, and they're all there and they're dangerous. The thing is, they're dangerous. It could just be wildlife just minding their, like, I don't even like seeing foxes here or hearing them. Have I ever seen a fox up close, that is? Not really. But you know what happens though? Sometimes I'm in my house and I can hear it. Like, we've got a pebble pit over there, and you can just hear it in the pebble pit, just okay. Oh my gosh! But no, one thing I don't like is that I can't see insects and things like that, because we could just be happily coexisting, but which is fine. But if they're harmful, then mm-mm. So it's just, I'm always like a bit tense. So just now, not just now, in the previous stream when I just sat down here, let me even check. Okay, we're still on. Listen, I don't even know what happened to the other one. Don't even get me started. But I sat down and I was just feeling like maybe there's things falling on me from the sky, and I'm like, but there's no tree here. Why are things? Is it insects? Have they come to get me? But yeah, but yeah, I've never seen flying roaches. In the spring, like when it starts warming up between spring and summer, I want to say in the UK altogether, but I don't know if it's everywhere. But there's that's when the ants. Speaking of ants, oh my gosh, but there's ants, and apparently the ants that start being everywhere, like they try to come into your house and stuff until you deal with them. Apparently they fly too, like they come in, they make their home, and they can fly and everything, which proper creeps me out because I can't see them. Can't see them. But speaking of ants, I'm sorry, this took a whole nother turn, didn't it? It's being outside. It's being outside. But I want to take you guys on a walk with me when I go out for a walk, though. But I do have one more tiny anecdote before I head in. We go in together. Um, when I was younger, I'd gone to visit my grandmother in the village. This is in Kenya as well, and I was probably about 6 or 7. I don't know. I'd gone to visit her, and we were leaving, right? But the way you leave back then, I don't know if it's the same now, because I think every time I've gone there after that, it's been driving, so we've not really dependent on public transport. So I don't know if it's still the same, but the village essentially is like a bunch of farms. It's farms, everybody in their farm, people in their farm, everybody in their huge land and farm, right? So there's a main road that is somewhere in between all the farms, and that's where like public transport and cars and whatever would go through. So to travel there on public transport, you would need to get on the bus. It's called a matatu. On the bus, on the minibus, it's called a matatu. So you have to get the matatu, and it has it's like a bus. It has different stops that it makes, except you say, stop me over there, stop me at so-and-so's farm, at so-and-so's farm, stop at, and then they stop. But point is, there's a main road, that's where you go, and that's how you get on one as well, going into the area and leaving. That's how you do it. You just go and stand on the road, and when one is coming, you stop it. And I don't think they had specific times as well going past. So sometimes you'd be there waiting for an hour or two, sometimes you'd be there waiting for 10 minutes and it shows up. So I don't think they had a specific time. Anyway, we were out there waiting, again with my mom, and I got tired, because we went my grandparents' farm is not just grandmother. My granddad was there back in the day. He was still with us. My grandparents' home was not on the main road. It was like one of the ones somewhere at the back. So to get there, we went through a neighbor's farm, and then you'd stand at the neighbor's farm's gate, because that's the one on the main road. So we were standing there because, her farm is all the way far. I can't necessarily be waiting in the house. So I just moved back and waited somewhere near the gate, and I got so tired I sat down whilst my mom was looking out rather for the matatu. She was all the way, I don't know, I'd say maybe 20-30 meters in front of me where the road is versus where the gate is. I sat down on the ground, right? And by this point, if you know anything about me, by this point I couldn't see. I couldn't see by this point. So I sat down waiting, and at some point I thought I felt like a pinch on my leg, like on my calf. I was like, why am I feeling like a pinch on my calf? And then I felt another one, and like on both calves. Now I'm like, what's going on? And I looked down, and when I tell you, I was wearing a t-shirt and like blue jeans, light blue jeans. And I looked down, and why were my jeans multicolored? Why were my jeans ombre blue and brown? Why were my jeans a different color, please? At the bottom? I'll tell you why. It's because I had sat most likely on an anthill, most likely, or nearby. Yeah, and so what the ants were doing is they were climbing my jeans. They weren't climbing on the inside. A couple of, maybe one or two of them were climbing on the inside, and those are the ones that kind of bit me. But yeah, so many of them. When I tell you I had to disrobe, I screamed, flailed, everything. And when I tell you I had to disrobe near the main road in front of the farms, I had to get rid of those jeans. I had to. And so I don't even remember what happened next. I think maybe my mom gave me another item or a dress or something to wear, and shook out the jeans, the ants from the jeans. But my God, that actually scarred me. That actually scarred me. The fact that I can remember so clearly until today what happened, yeah, that really proper stuck in my brain. So the fact that, again, that I can't actually tell where insects are and all of that. We just happily coexist. We were happily coexisting with the ants until they decided to invade my space and my genes, as it were. But yeah, I don't like sitting down. For that reason, I don't like sitting down just anywhere. Like people who just go and sit anywhere, any pavement, any park, ground, and I can't do that because I'm so paranoid that it's gonna happen again. It hasn't happened again since then. Maybe because I just haven't sat down anywhere like that. But yeah, no, completely. Let's go back in. Let's go back in. I've got work to do. What's the time? It's 12:22. I really was meant to be a bit quicker. Not quicker. What's the word? I was meant to be a bit. What's the word? I'm gonna check in on the chat when I get in the house because I can't see the phone right now. It's too much of a struggle. That's why I just gave up. I was like, "Ah, okay, we'll just have a chat, and then I'll check in when we get back inside the house." So, yeah, let's go back in, and I can check in with you guys. Get you off the tripody. Yeah, let's head back in, guys. Ooh, a random green screen came up. Okay, we can do green screen. Let me not trip. It is my garden, but I have children, and children like to. Oh my god! The other day, I tripped over. I tripped over a scooter, and I wasn't wearing like any like Crocs. You'd be surprised how amazing Crocs are. I wasn't wearing Crocs, so when I tripped over the scooter, it was my toes, and scooters are metal. You know anything about scooters, you know scooters are metal. So that wasn't fun. That was not fun at all. I did not enjoy that. Like, you know when you trip over something and your toe hurts for like days after? That was me. Okay, not days, but you know, like on cartoons, when somebody bumps into something and they go bing and they vibrate for ages. That's how it was. That was me and that scooter. I walked into it and vibrated for a good, I want to say, like a good 20 minutes. I was still vibrating with pain. Oh my god, I want to go back outside. It was so much like fresher, like so much wonderful air and all of that, and it's not as hot in my garden. My front drive is so hot. I'm pointing that way because, okay, let me show you guys. I've moved somewhere separate, different. How do I put it off? Get off, go off. There we go. My front garden, no, my front drive is very, 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 very hot. Like that's where the sun is coming from, like, and I mean, and it's like proper. Anyway, let me check in on the chat really quickly before we end the stream, and then I will be back tomorrow. Yeah, so technically I've done my 2 streams for today, guys, right? It's 12:22. I still have a bit of time before picking up the kids. I have enough time to do my makeup. Sorry, trying to. I have enough time to do my makeup and then do one of the videos, and then I have enough time to do the other bits of work. But I'm gonna do the work. Sorry, no, I'll do the video first before doing the work, because the work I can get carried away with and like spend all of my time doing. So yeah, let's check in on the chat, you guys, really quickly. Oh, I was to the side. I wasn't even centered. Why you guys didn't tell me? Why didn't you guys tell me? Right, okay, so let's see. Let's remove the poll. Like in the middle of night you hit your toe on the end table. Oh my gosh, yeah, 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 yeah. And it rings. It rings and rings. Like there's nothing. Why is there no pain? No, actually, I had children, so I was gonna say, why is there no pain worse than stubbing your toe on something? But also but also there's worse pains. There are. But Also, I tend to not like bump into things in my own room because my husband knows better than to move things around. But when it's like the kids' room, I walk into things. Literally, this is me working my way through the kids' room. Ow, 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 ow. And one of them will be the most painful one. And that's when I'm literally, I walk like this, I drag my feet on the ground so I'm not stepping on like Legos or anything weird like that. And my son likes, or he's not that much into it, but he really used to like, Jesus, it's hot in here. I feel like going back outside. He used to really like, is it called My Hero Academia? What are those people, the ones who have Goku and then what is that? What is that? What anime is that? Goku, I forgot their names. You guys, I forgot their name. But you know those characters there, yeah? They have really sharp hair. They're made of plastic. Those figures, yeah. And I do not want to step. And before there was dinosaurs, yeah. And dinosaurs have sharp tails, just sharp things, corners and things. Like my daughter is the one who's spared me. Her toys are mostly like squishy ones, not squishy, but like fluffy ones and cuddly ones. And then the ones that aren't, it's like literal a dollhouse, dollhouses actually. And the dolls literally they stay inside the dollhouses. Like you never find them on the floor ever. They just go inside the dollhouse always. Like she'll play, finish, and put them in there, close the dollhouse doors. Boom. But my son, but I think I kind of understand it though because they do different kinds of play. They'll do because my son will be like make up a whole scene like over here in his room. It will be like this area here is, I don't know anything about those. This area here is the blah 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 city. Listen, I know Batman a little bit. This here is Gotham City, right? This here is, do you see what I mean? Like he'll make different cities and areas, and so there'll be two over there. They're holding down the fort over here. There's three over here. They're in the middle of a big, huge fight. Goku and them, yeah. There'll be two over there. Do you see what he's got so many figures? So he'll have a whole scene he's created, which makes sense for them to be everywhere. It's just that, can you please pick them up and put them away after? They're not still in their scenes when you've gone to play PlayStation. Surely. But yeah, just literally, I tend not to bump into things. I was trying, but why am I talking about this? I don't bump into things as long as it stays where it's supposed to stay because being blind means I have this whole house mapped out. Yeah, I can walk around, no lights on, eyes closed, all of that I can. But it's just that when people, children, leave things everywhere, and that's when I start tripping over things, stepping on. I don't know. The other day, one of them like was eating a biscuit. Why did the biscuit end up on the floor? I don't know, but I didn't see it there, so you know what happened. I stepped on it and crushed it, and what could have been a 1 minute thing, 2 seconds actually, pick up the piece, put it in the bin, became I have to sweep it because I've crushed it. On top of crushing it, I took a couple more steps like, what was that? Oh, I just squashed a biscuit, didn't I? I just put a bunch of crumbs everywhere, didn't I? But yeah, let's see. So yeah, in my room, I don't bump into anything. I don't really bump into the nightstand, but I feel like there are very few things that are as painful as stubbing your toe on something. Very few things. Let's see. Holland. What's in Holland? I've been to Holland before. I went there for what are they called? I feel like this camera is pointing up. Is it pointing up? I think that's a little bit better. And then raise you. Yeah, that's better. I went to Holland in I haven't been there for ages. Amsterdam. I was in Amsterdam specifically. So yeah. A few years ago, many years ago, it was like 2014, so many years ago. Well, I am from Nepal working in oh, okay, all right. I'm from Nepal working in foot massage parlor. Okay. Do you guys do pedicures? Um, let's see. Can I get some advice? Lovebug, what advice do you need? Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to make my way through the chat. Like as I promised, I'll come inside and I can actually see the chat because I couldn't see the chat outside. Like it's too bright for me, and a phone screen is just not bright enough or large enough. I don't know how else to explain it. Maybe if I get a tablet, I might be able to. And if I learn how to put up the umbrella, yeah, then I would might be able to carry on with the streams outside, especially now that it's summer and it's like so hot in here. Um, so my phone doesn't want to behave. Okay, that's fine too. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's wow, thank you for the likes, you guys. Thank you for liking the stream. Was it when I was telling you guys about my bug bug escapades or wildlife escapades? Oh my gosh, just casually living with a snake, and not like, you know, people have pet snakes. That was not a pet snake. And lizards, there was all kinds of things, lizards and uh uh I don't know, probably huge spiders. I don't know. Like, listen, I was a baby. I don't know. But I have children. Yes, I've got two. I was just talking about them. I have two children. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Pravikar. Um, let's see. Oh gosh. Come on. Come on, YouTube app. Behave yourself. Behave. Behave. Um, let's see. Hi Dinesh, how you doing? Amazing World. Oh, thank you, Amazing World. Amazing World said you're too beautiful. There's no such thing as too beautiful, but thank you. um, I again, anytime anybody makes such a comment, I'm really hoping you're also referring to inner beauty, because honestly, looks, skin, whatever, all of that fades, but what you have within you, that's forever, you know. So build yourself up. Build your mind up, you know what I mean, you know what I mean, give yourself the right food for your soul and mind and everything. And yeah, just be a pleasure to other people's existence. Be a light, not a pleasure. You know what, sometimes I feel like when I say something, it's going to be so misconstrued. Especially the word pleasure. But yeah, be a light to other people, and yeah, the world is your oyster. But thank you so much. Let's see. So someone says, you really have been to Kenya. I am in Uganda, neighboring. Oh, hey, neighbor. Hi, neighbor. Hey, is this live or recorded? It's recorded. It's recorded. It's recorded, you guys. No, it's live. It's live. I'm here. I'm so sorry. Like initially when I was outside, you lot are giving me an idea. Like, should I just like download the recording for this stream, especially when I was outside doing story times, unintentionally, unplanned, and like, should I just do that? Should I just download that recording and just put it on live constantly? Because I've been getting that question so much today. Let's see. Darian says, you're so beautiful. Well, there was a word there. I'm not gonna say you're so beautiful. Oops. Oh, chat is moving quicker than my vision impaired eyes can work. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Thank you guys. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for showing up. I love your hair. Thank you. My hair's you know what? I'm gonna stop being so cynical. I'm gonna stop. So I'll just be taking anything nice somebody says. I'm gonna assume the best. Yeah. Because there's been some trolls here trying to bully me, but it's not working. It's not going to work, and it's never going to work. But the only thing that does is it just makes me more skeptical and just more guarded in terms of when people say things, it's like, okay, do you mean it or not? Whether or not is fine. But yeah, oh my God, let me tell you. Can you tell that I wasn't very okay, so I'm an introvert, right? And I have social anxiety, and I've always been like this since I was a child. And this happened really, I mentioned earlier in this stream. I 100% should actually download this stream and put it live, like on loop. But yeah, what was I saying? I've been like this, right, since childhood, but not since I was born, like since my eyesight, right, since losing my eyesight when I was about 6 or 7, 5, 6, sorry. Um, like literally I was a much chattier, much vibrant, kind of person in any situation. I didn't like need to be in my surroundings to be myself, if that makes sense, because that's what an introvert is. Um, like for example, first day of nursery, my mom came to pick me up and found me literally dancing in front of everyone that I'm putting on a show. I was doing performing arts for everyone. I was doing a whole play, singing, dancing, whatever. But anyway, like 1 or 2 years down the line, unfortunately, like I feel like my little light was like put out. And that only happened because I lost so much of my eyesight so quickly that I don't know, like not knowing who's around me, what's around me. Do you know what I mean? Like that could knock anybody's confidence, let alone a 6, 7 year old. So I became like a proper, really, really quiet person. I would just mind my own business. I minded my own business before, but I mean, like in a new way, in like literally avoided people, social anxiety. I avoided interaction with people. And when I did manage it felt really, really hard. Like it felt so much effort. Still does until today to interact with people like face to face and stuff because there's so much inner dialogue or internal dialogue going on in my head before I manage to say something, or when someone is saying something, like I've got dialogue going on in my head about the next thing to say, the next thing to say. Oh, I should respond like this. Oh, am I putting my hands down right? Am I standing correctly? Oh, I wonder if there's lipstick on my. Do you know what I mean? Those things, which I don't know. I don't know. Like it probably was either non-existent or quieter before my sight loss, but I became a lot more self-conscious after that. And the point is, yeah, I was talking about not like just now somebody said something nice about my hair and I'm not too trusting of it. And this started when I was a teenager. Because of my social anxiety, and I moved schools a couple times actually. Like obviously I told you guys I started off started off being raised in Kenya, then we moved to the UK. When we moved to the UK, I went first to one school, then the other. The first school, I really liked it there. It was a girls' school, and you know what people say about girls' schools? Like they're so, oh, people are so cliquey, da 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 da. I didn't get that. Like people say it was really rough in girls' schools. I was like, I didn't really get that. But maybe I just happened to come in, land in a nice class, maybe I made friends, or friends made friends. People made friends with me immediately because, again, I told you, I was a really quiet person. Like, I even preferred to not talk to it. Like, I would just be there, like, do my work, mind my own business. Anyway, made friends really quickly, had my own little group of friends, and even the people that I would say were the more extroverts of the class, right, of the school, really, I would say. I would even hang out with them every now and then upon their invitation. Trust and believe with me, yeah. My first instinct, yeah, when I hear the bell and it's lunchtime, I want to get out the class as quickly as possible without looking at anybody, go and eat my food, looking down at my food, yeah, and then go sit quietly in a corner and read a book. That's all I wanted to do. And it's things I can't really get into now, but I think I'd been through so much by this point, and I kind of felt like it would be better to just not talk to anybody. But I don't know, maybe one day I'll be able to get into that. Maybe one day I'll write a book. But I want to say, like, my social anxiety just got worse and worse and worse as time went by because of the things I guess I had been through and built up in my head, and not really had the chance or the opportunity to, like, maybe I don't know, get therapy, to share, to talk to somebody, that sort of thing. But again, it's things I can't even get into by myself. I kind of need consent from people, and that's what I'm saying. I might write a book. My whole ambition in life has been to write a book, so it's all gonna be in the book, all the details. And the point is, that's what I wanted to do. I just didn't want to interact with anybody. You know, like if you had like glasses that do this blinders. I think they're called blinders, right? And up here and here, like I just me only. No, but I'd made friends and everything. So I mean, to me, the girls' school wasn't too bad. It was fine. And I moved to another school after that, and that was a mixed school. Now, here began the problem. Here continued the problem. Here worsened the problem, I would say. So, in a mixed school, in a whole new area, the area that initially I'd gone to was a bit more mixed, a bit more metropolitan, a bit more inside London. And then the area that I moved to it wasn't really London. So it wasn't that I guess that diverse is what I would say first of all. But oh my gosh, the first thing I really liked about my first school when I got there, one of the girls there who first made friends with me, initially made friends with me, was from Uganda, which I found to be really cool. I was like, oh my God. I came all the way from Kenya and I come here and the first person I meet is from you. How cool is that? But yeah, when I went to the mixed school, first of all, and listen, I'm not gonna get into this, but I just didn't like boys at all. Like I didn't want any boy anywhere near. I just didn't like boys. Didn't just yeah, no, I don't want anything to do with yeah. So first of all, that made me really, 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 really uncomfortable being in like any situation in classes, in walking down the hallway, in lunch, whatever it is. So that made me uncomfortable already. Then next came the, like literally in that school, it took me 2 years to finally actually have friends. Literally, I did what I told you I was doing before or I wanted to do. Class, as soon as the class finishes, run out, go eat my food, looking down at my food, run out of there, go to the library. They used to allow me in the library. Initially, they wouldn't allow people in the library, but I just kept going back until they finally just said, okay, she we know her, she can come and relax in here. So I did used to go in there. And also they had a hearing base, which is basically the hub for people who have who are wait deaf or hard of hearing students, not people, students. So they had a base there for them. I don't know what they did there. I never really went into the actual area, but I sat in the like reception kind of area, and that's where I sat and read a book. In case the library was in use for whatever reason, I read all the books in my school library in my secondary school. All the books, read them all the ones that interested me anyway. Anyway, it took me 2 years to make friends, but anyway, my thing is, yeah, in this school, people did, it's not like nobody approached me, by the way. I just want to say that, like, people were very, there were some very nice girls and boys, right? And they did talk to me or whatever, but I never could tell. This is the thing with teenagers and maybe how my brain works. I never really could tell if it came from genuinely wanting to talk to me, or I was like, is this a prank? Did your friend send you here? Do you know what I mean? Like I was always so skeptical or cynical of the situation until eventually I did make some genuine friends. And that isn't to say anybody else who talked to me before that was not genuine. Um, I don't know, just in case you know me from back in the day. I'm not trying to say that. I'm not, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. But yeah, what I was saying is, right, in this time period before I actually made friends and I finally just became myself and relaxed a bit, um, anytime anybody said anything nice to me, I always doubted it, right? And I'll tell you why. There was this one day I had to wear I don't know, I don't know what happened to my trainers for PE. I don't know what happened to them. And so I wore the worst looking canvas type shoes ever. I don't know how else to describe them. It's like Converse, but Converse is nice. So like just canvas, you know that material. Yeah, except they didn't even really like rise up. They didn't even have like a flap thingy really. Like, listen, the shoes were horrible. The shoes were horrible and they were bigger than me. So anyway, I wore those. I was like, okay, it's just PE. Like to me, school was just school to be gone to. You go to school, you study, you leave. So I didn't even really care about like presentation as much. I mean, obviously I looked up myself, you know, like you need uniform and all of that, but I wasn't trying to go there to show out or anything. So I wore them and I was like, ah, fine, I'll just put these trainers on and do the PE thing. I wore those trainers, and it was some girls walking behind me whom I thought were nice. I thought they were nice, but this is when I realized that they're not. And one of them goes to me, one of them calls me, and then the other one says, "Oh, I love your trainers." And I was like, but you know what my social anxiety told me to do? My social anxiety told me to say, "Oh, thank you," and then then I kept walking. That was my long-winded way of explaining this incident, but it's fine. Um, so anytime anyone says anything nice to me, and especially because of those kinds of, I just explained my whole psychology, didn't I? Hey, therapy. But yeah, anytime somebody says something nice, especially now, if anyone says anything about my hair, I'm like, are you doing that thing with the trainers from back? Is that what that is? Because my hair's like a mess right now. My hair's a mess. But perception is everything, isn't it? Like somebody could maybe be looking at it and thinking it's nice and genuinely saying it's nice, but me, with the baggage that I have, I'm like, stop it. But yeah, let me finish reading some of the comments and let you guys go. I really have to get some work done. I will keep you guys here for too much longer. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Um, are you blind? Yes. Yes, I am. I'm blind. Yes. Let's see. Hey, Richard, thank you. Thank you. Hold on, my daughter taught me another one. How does it go? Is it like that? Is it... I can never do it right. Is it like that? Am I doing it right? Is that it? Listen, shh. Yeah, that one. um, I can't tell. Your eyes look like two milk bowls. Okay. God bless you. Thank you, Alexis. God bless you too. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Um, let's see. Still very beautiful. Thank you so much. I'll just show you how I'm reading the chat, by the way. I can't look over here and read the chat. But I think, yeah, like you've said, if I'm in good enough lighting, you can see the differences in how my eyes look. So maybe that would help anybody out there who doesn't know why I'm not immediately responding because I can't see the chat. I have to look at it over here, and this is how I'm looking at it. And to be honest, I'm not having a very good day with my eyesight as well. Like it's a lot worse than it usually is. So it's up and down. It's up and down, isn't it, for me? It's different. Everything is different. Every day is different. Let's see. This is Martin. Hey, Martin. How you doing? Thank you for tuning in. And Martin said, God bless, and God bless you too. Amen. Um, be kind and bless you. Thank you so much. And you too. Thank you so much, you guys, for those of you who are kind. Your eyes have vanished, have they? Have they? How? 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 um, let's see. This eye can see nothing at all, so it's like smaller. It's like a lazy eye. It's smaller. It hasn't seen anything since I was a child, since I was like 6 years old. 7, sorry, since I was 7. And this other one is the one that I used to see, and I have about 5% eyesight left. Sometimes a tad more, mainly a tad less than that, but 5% is the optimal sort of I can expect, if that makes sense, every day. So I could wake up tomorrow, I can expect to be able to use the 5%. And it's okay. It does okay. Like it works for me. So yeah. Oh, thank you guys for voting in the poll. Thank you so much for voting in the poll. I know I'm not outside anymore. I started off being outside. And now that I think about how long has this stream been on? That's crazy. How long has this stream been on? It's like I'm making up for missing yesterday, aren't I? Because I'm here every day. 49 minutes. Okay. I didn't know I can talk that much. Actually, I did, but I try not to. I try not to. Your eyes are beautiful. Thank you so much, Matt. Thank you. That's really kind of you. We in this space, we are a group hug, okay, guys? We don't do negativity. Because, like I told you, I've been through a lot. I don't always tell you guys everything that I've been through, and I haven't even really told you what I've been through, if that makes sense. I've just talked about a couple bits. I've just talked about like social anxiety, like those things, but I haven't even really told you guys about my life really, if that makes sense. And um the way that I see it now is that I could either be a result of that, if that makes sense, or Bixby, I did not call you. Did you hear Bixby? Did you hear Bixby trying to activate? Cheeky girl. But yeah, I can either let that be who I am, which a bit, I guess, unfortunately, the social anxiety has kind of, continued from that. But I can either let it affect me now going forward, or I can try and be more positive. Do you know what I mean? I can just not let it be who I am, if that makes sense. Oh my God, where are my words? You know that thing people say, okay? I can either be a product of that in a negative way and let it, consume me, or I can be a product of what I've been through and put it to good use. See what I mean? Be a positive force. And so, yeah, over here we are a positive space. Where's my? I'm thirsty. Hang on. Right, I brought my coffee. So, what was I saying? What's that on the screen? Oh, it's a notification. Is it going to go away? Yeah. Okay. I can either let it affect me in a negative way, or I can I can use it for positivity and to bring light to other people's lives and just let other people know, you know what? Times can be rough, but it's going to be okay. Just give it time. Hang in there. It's going to be okay. So, that's what I do over here. Give me a second. And I try not to talk about it too much because I don't want to be crying on the stream for you guys here. Because like I told you, I had to go for a walk today for my mental health. Sometimes things can get overwhelming. So I had to go for a walk this morning, and I didn't have a very good day yesterday, but we bounce back. We bounce back. But yeah, we're a group hug. We support each other. We empower each other. We say nice things to each other and ourselves and about ourselves. Yeah, that's what we do over here. So yeah, please subscribe and please watch the vlogs that I put up. Watch the videos, join the live streams every day. Let's just be a positive force, on the interwebs. There's so much negativity out there. There's so much going on out there in the world. There's so many people going through so many different things. And even last year was like really difficult for us as well. But you know what? We can't really change the past. We can't really change what's going on in, the world. Well, we can in a way. We can speak up. But there's some things basically that are out of our control, but you know what we can change, what we can do is our own immediate lives. We can impact what happens tomorrow. Today we do nice things, and tomorrow it will be a nice day. Or at least we can change how we think about it anyway. But yeah, let's see. Ooh, and not my phone giving up. Hold up. Hold up. How do I? Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Or is it? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There should be a power cable here somewhere. I can't feel it now. Oh man, hold on. I need to be somewhere darker for a second so I can find my place on my screen. Just a second. It's gone, you know. Low lights. It's dimmed the light. It's dimmed the light. Phone, why are you letting just a bit of low battery dim your light? You shouldn't let that happen. You're on my phone. We bring light. Let's see how much charge I actually have on this before I continue. 5%. So we're gonna end the stream really, 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 really soon. Thank you so much. Stay strong. Thank you. Um, let's see, Benda said, stay strong, yes. Um, and James said, beautiful spirit. Thank you so much, you guys. Do you know what I do? I've been planning on doing is doing like a community highlight spotlight, sorry, community spotlight, for any like lovely messages that I get during the stream. And if I'm honest with you, I'm not always this vulnerable, not always this feelings on my, what is it called, is it the wrist? How do they say, what's that thing where, heart on her sleeve, sorry, yeah. I don't always have my heart on my sleeve like I am today, but one thing I'll always do is I'll always catch up with you guys. I'll always create this space for honest dialogue and just being you, just being yourself, not feeling like you need to be anybody else, not feeling like you need to pretend to be something that you're not, and all of that, because you know what, you are enough, and I know that I am enough. So yeah, that's one thing you can definitely sort of that's something you can definitely depend on the streams, on the daily streams. Sometimes I have a topic that I'm talking about, so we might not get too deep into the feels. We might not get too deep into the feels, but yeah, we do that's, we hold space for that, right? um Still have beautiful eyes. Thank you. For anyone saying my eyes are beautiful, thank you so much. I don't know, I guess I guess if my eyes aren't gonna work, then they might as well have something interesting about them, right? I've had surgery. I've had loads of what's happened? What's happened to the phone? I've had surgery. I'm in treatment even now. Loads of different things have been done. Like I told you guys, I've been through a lot, and a lot of it is literally living in the hospital, just always in the hospital, because of my eyes. And so yeah, like it has gotten to a point, or every now and then it gets to a point where I have like fatigue about the whole thing. I'm trying to remember, there is my lovely friend and content creator. Her name is Nina Tame, and she posted something really profound, or really insightful, rather, not profound, about one thing that, you know, people don't really talk about for when it comes to long-term chronic illness or chronic conditions, especially from childhood. It's that there's a psychological side of dealing with all of that, and it can be quite overwhelming. It can get quite, it can be a lot, let's put it that way. So I'm going to try and find that post and actually share it with you guys as part of my stop my scroll, this stopped my scroll series. And I can't promise you anything, I can't, you know, but if she wants to come on here, that would be amazing, and she can chat with you guys, because she is absolutely, she's amazing, like absolutely amazing. She's also a disabled content creator. So I don't know, if you guys go and look her up, go on Instagram and look her up, she's amazing. But guys, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go. And that's the kind of thing I live for, by the way. Like, people on the internet just being nice. Yeah. People on the internet talking to people like how you would talk to, am I bumping into the plant? Okay, I'm not. Like how you would talk to, I don't, your sister or your brother, if you get along with them. That's a caveat, because not everybody's family is nice to them. So yeah, how you'd talk to maybe yourself as a child, like think of yourself as a little 5-year-old, what would you say to that person? Do you know what I mean? So I love that side of the internet where everyone is uplifting each other, everyone is educating each other, everyone is just out to have a good time, gassing each other up, you know, like, hey, like people were saying earlier, I can sing. I'm like, I can't sing, but thank you. I cannot sing, but thank you. I sing anyway. I don't sing because I think I'm going to sound like Beyonce, but I sing anyway. I don't think I'm going to sound like Aretha Franklin, but I'm going to sing anyway. I don't think I'm going to sound like Celine Dion, but I'm going to, do you know what I mean? So some things are just an expression of joy. I dance as well, but I'm not a dancer, and I don't even have rhythm. Like I tried so hard, you guys. I don't know what happened. I had rhythm, and then I had children, and then all I listened to was ba ba black sheep for ages, and so rhythm out the window. I can't even do the simple ah na 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 na. You know that song. I tried so hard to think. I don't know what the words are. Can't even do a simple that. Or what's the other one? Sweet melody. Listen. But I do my version. I'll post it. I'll actually post it. I do my version and it's fine. Dancing and singing, let people express themselves. People shouldn't be finding someone doing all those things and saying, oh my God, you are terrible at this. Oh, why? Why? What's the point? Just build somebody up or just say, oh, I like your nails. They're dancing, but you didn't like the dance, okay? You didn't have anything nice to say, keep scrolling. You want to say something nice. Maybe not about the dancing because that seems to irk you. Do you see what I mean? But yeah, that's what I love about my side of the internet, and I just want to share that with you guys. Like, there's so many positive, lovely, wonderful, empowering, uplifting, all the good stuff people out there, and I want to share that with you guys. So please continue to bear with me. I need to film it. I need to film it. I need to start, maybe I need to film maybe the first 2 episodes also and post it for you guys, and hopefully you do like that series. Even if one of you likes it, that's good too. But yeah, so I am gonna go now. We have lost power. Hang on, let me put on the charger before ending the stream. Please bear with me. Where's my charger? What's going on here? Oh my gosh, somebody's moved the charger. I wonder who that might be. I'm gonna have to plug it in upstairs. Come with me. Let's go. I'm gonna have to go upstairs. Let's find a good green screen for us because I'm not gonna take you all over my house. Don't nobody want to see all that, right? Like, who wants to see all over my whole house? Let's put a lovely photo of me in the back. Let's put a lovely photo of me in the back, yeah? All right, this is me before a very important meeting. And I just thought, let me take a selfie. That was me on the weekend. I was working. I had a very, very important meeting. So that's what we're going to look at. This is me. Whilst I go find my charger. There aren't that many stairs, but why? Tell me why I got so tired going up them stairs. I think I'm doing entirely too much today. Okay, so plugging in my other phone, and then I'm going to check in on the chat quickly before ending the stream. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. You've been amazing. It's not very bright where I am now, but I think it's okay. I think you guys can see me. Is my face still shiny from the sunscreen? Is it still shiny? It might be. Let's see. Is it? Okay, so I'm going to read the chat really quickly and let you guys go. It has been 63 minutes of this stream. Oh my gosh, you guys! Thank you so much for the likes. Wow. Oh, by the way, we are on the road to 1 million. Sorry. I actually got super excited there. We're on the road to 1 million views, lifetime views on this channel. Should we just leave the meeting Sylvia up there and you guys can just look at her while I talk? No, but we're on the road to 1 million views on this channel. I would really, really appreciate your support, and thank you so much to those of you who aren't new here and you've been supporting, and thank you for those of you who are new here and you've subscribed and you've liked the stream and you've interacted. Maybe if you were on the previous stream and we had technical problems and started another one. Thank you so much. But yeah, please go and watch something. Go watch a vlog. Go into the section, playlists on a channel. Go on the playlist section and just watch the section called My Life Vlogs. Yeah. So if you watch the vlogs, I promise you there's interesting things in there. Like, as opposed to just waiting for the next vlog I'll post, that would be really, really amazing. Just put the playlist on, leave it there, leave me there chatting away, living my life and all of that. If you go to that playlist, you'll see interesting things like when I went to the Van Gogh immersive experience. If you guys know anything about it, if you don't know, Google it. You'll find out. But it was an art display. They do an immersive experience. Usually in the summer, in London. I think they have one somewhere in Europe. I don't know if they do one in America, in the USA, or anywhere in the Americas. But it's basically like, you know, the artist Vincent van Gogh, and it's a lot of his art. There's music, it's nice. Okay, so if you want to see the experience, it's really, really lovely. I absolutely loved it. Very beautiful. There was some things that I could actually touch, which was great. I just didn't have audio description, but my sister was there describing what's happening for me, so that was great. That's one vlog. There's a vlog where, what was I doing on that vlog? There's a vlog where, okay, there's a vlog where, and just, you know, from a couple years, from at least 2 to 3 years ago until today, that's how long the vlogs span. But I don't do that many vlogs, so it's probably maybe like 10 or so, the playlist. Another vlog is just me doing my daily life, being a mom, being a mom, preparing for both of my children. They were moving to new schools, so I had loads of school meetings. I take you with me to assembly. I take you with me shopping, a bit of clothes shopping. I take you with me to my kids' school performances. You get to see my kids and stuff like that when they were younger, which is adorable. I was actually watching those the other day. I was like, oh my gosh, they've grown so much. Oh. And then another vlog is me just doing my daily life. At this point, I was working from home. So I take you through my work, you know, how my work from home routine goes. On this day, I had a radio interview as part of my work. So I took you guys with me to the radio station. And then what else did I do? We did a bunch. I still took my kids with me. It was summer holidays, so I had my kids with me. It wasn't some holidays, it was some kind of holiday. The kids were at home, okay? It was half term. So I was working from home, managing going to radio stations, doing my work, taking my kids to the park on my lunch break, and so on and so forth. And then in that same video, I was invited by YouTube to one of their events. And so I took you guys with me to the YouTube event. And then I had a cheeky little selfie moment. I went into the Universal Music group offices. Wink, wink. And so there were all these plaques, and I was literally geeking. I was like, oh my God, look at all these plaques. So I was like, quietly. I was trying to get, I don't know which musicians' plaques I managed to get, but I did get a couple. So yeah, that was another vlog. There's another vlog as well, where I was invited to a Netflix red carpet event. I took you to that as well. You know me and combining vlogs. And then, you know, before that, there was Family Day. This is me, like my vlogs, you'll see the regular everyday life, and then me doing something glamorous or interesting, glamorous, quote unquote, just to kind of show the balance. But the balance isn't exactly that either, because what takes up most of my time, most of the time, is my daily everyday life. That's what I'm usually doing most of the time. Life isn't always glamorous, traveling, blah blah blah. So that's one vlog, and there's loads of others, basically loads of other vlogs. And if you want to see specifically travel content only, head over to the playlist that's titled Kenya 2024. And there's 3 videos in there from our trip to Kenya last year. So yeah, road to 1 million views, road to actually monetizing this channel, because as I mentioned, if you go and look at the vlogs, there's vlogs from literally 2, 3, 4 years ago. So that's how long I've been on here, and not really finding a balance to show up here properly for you guys, and just being myself and managing to keep it up, you know, keep up keep the connection going. Do you know what I mean? Be consistent. And so the reason I'm doing these daily live streams is to be consistent. Yeah, to be consistent and to connect with you guys properly as well, because in this consistency as well, I have to be able to connect with you. And if I'm showing up every 3 months with a vlog, are we really doing that? No. And the way my life is set up and the way I'm vision impaired, I can't edit and put out content the same way that people who aren't vision impaired put out content. So please support your girl, bear with your girl. What is it? Yeah, support me and please bear with me, and yeah, bear with me in terms of being able to what is it? What was I saying? In terms of being able to put out what recorded, oh my gosh, I was trying to think, what's the word, recorded, to film and put out content. Please, please, please bear with me. Yeah, but before that, or other than that, you can watch the stuff that I've already put out. You can watch the content that I've already put out, and they're fun too. They're fun bits too. I think they are timeless. You know what I mean? They're timeless. And yeah, in the meantime, also just pop into the lives and tune in. But I wouldn't really recommend watching back a live stream. Like, I don't know, I wouldn't really I don't know if I would recommend that. But yeah, let's read the chat a little bit. Let's read the chat a little bit. Thank you so much for the likes, you guys. Just double tap the screen to like the live. How do you read your chat? So I read my chat. I've lost charge. I have another device, another phone. It's a phone. You guys are on a phone. But I have another phone and I usually zoom all the way in. I can't show you guys at the moment because you're on the phone that I use the chat on. No, you're on the phone that I'm using, if that makes sense. But I think in one of my shorts, I have a clip in there showing you guys how my phone looks. I'm probably in like a lime green blazer and I've held out the phone straight to the screen. So I've got accessibility on my devices, and the best way for me to check the chat is on my other device, but the charge is finished, so I put it on the charger just now, which is why I've got the green screen, because I've had to come up to my room. And what else? And when I use this one, like the device you guys are on, same thing. There's a zoom button. I have an iPhone, and the other phone that I use is a Samsung. So on iPhone, if you're curious about how people how blind people, vision impaired people use the phone, literally go into the accessibility settings and then go into the section that says vision. And then you'll see all the different settings that we can use. But there's a zoom controller, and my phone also speaks things. It speaks things. If you heard me putting in the poll earlier, you'd hear the phone speaking back everything I'm typing. So yeah, that's two ways. I zoom in, or preferably using another device, or the phone speaks. So yeah. And the reason I like using another device to read the chat is because you don't have to look at my forehead like this for a while. Whilst I'm trying to sort it out, you don't have to look at my forehead, but we've lost charge. What can you do? Hi, hey Emma, how you doing? Hey Punal, how you doing? So yeah, Benji, I hope that answered your question. Willow said she's cute. Thank you so much. Let's see. My son is blind. He went to WRMS in Brantford. Where's that? Where's Brantford? Where's Brantford? Are you in the UK or the US? Say me if you want a girlfriend. What? what all is going on in the chat? What all is happening over here? Oh, Benji, if you have a blind son, then you probably know how accessibility works, right? Do you know what? I would usually prefer to have someone read the chat for me, but it's not always possible. Like, it's for cohesion. just to make life easier when I'm chatting with you guys. If somebody was reading the chat and tell me, oh, someone said this or someone said that, that would be super helpful. But I can't always have somebody with me. So, by the way, this is me with no makeup and me with makeup. No makeup, real life, makeup. And most of the time, this is me. No makeup. But the only thing I have to try and make sure is that my eyebrows are done, at least. Like, that's, yeah. I mean, not doing my eyebrows like, you know, doing anything with them, but my eyebrows are waxed and tinted. So we're good. I feel like eyebrows really shape your face. And when I just let them grow out and just, you know, do whatever they want to do, it really makes my face lose shape. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But and it's also part of the what I was telling you, like if you can't see yourself, you're a bit paranoid about little things like that. You look beautiful. Thank you, Saran. Thank you so much. Wow, I am your new sub. Oh, thank you, Emma. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to the family. We're a big group hug over here with nothing but love, kindness, light, support, all the good things. Okay, welcome to the wonderful, beautiful corner of the interwebs that we take up. Let's see. I'm gonna sit down now. I'm gonna sit down. Oh, goodness. Let's see. You guys have distracted me. I'm supposed to go. I need to go work. I haven't had a lunch break now. I was supposed to get back to work at 12. Wait, what's the time? Yeah, and now it's 1. So I've got 12 more minutes because I was gonna go on my lunch break until 1:30, like just have something quickly. Lunch break. Because nobody's dictating my time for me. But when you have so many things you need to do, like me, you have to try and be organized. You have to be careful with your time, is what I would say. Self-imposed timelines. But I do a few things. I think I made a video. Why am I stammering? I made a video because I don't know where to begin this sentence. I made a video telling you guys about the work that I do, but I feel like I need to put all of my work that I do in the one video. And so I only talked about one thing. I didn't really talk about the others. And so I feel like I need to make another video and like add it in, but now it feels weird. So it feels like I should just make a whole new video. Because I get this question all the time. Anytime I say, oh, I need to work, I've got this work, I've got that work. It's like, what do you do? And someone says, what do you do? It's like, girl, where do I begin? Where do I start? Not everything, but yeah. Let me read the chat really quickly. And I feel like also talking about the work that I do, it's also inspiration, but not in an odd way, but like inspiration for other people, ideas, not inspiration, ideas for other people who might be vision impaired, or maybe they have a family member who's vision impaired and they're like, wait, look, she's doing this, that means I can do that. Do you see what I mean? Because my thing is always, if I can do it, so can you. If I can do it, so can you. So that's why I really want to share all the bits and bobs that I do, because I personally didn't even think it's possible until I did actually end up doing them. What happened to your eyes? Nothing really happened to them. Nothing really happens. I just have an eye condition, that's all. Yeah. I have an eye condition. Let's see. I didn't even vet this picture before putting it. It was literally just a random selfie. I hope it's okay. I didn't even check it before putting it up. You know, when you're doing something, you're about to work, you're like, oh, let's take a selfie. That's it. That's all I did. I didn't even look at the picture to see if it's okay. Above me, above my head, is an art piece that my daughter made. How gorgeous is that? She's such a little artist. She made that, and it's like a, what is it called? What did she call it? A heartstring? I think she called it a heartstring, a sparkly heartstring. So it's like a string with loads of hearts and sparkles and whatever, a chain maybe, but she calls it a string, not a chain. It's so pretty. I love it. So when she brought it home, I hung it on her door. So I'm actually, this is me in my kids' room. I hung it on her door, like, here you go. You made something beautiful for yourself, and now you get to look at it. But yeah, it's such a cute piece of art that she made. Wow, fun. Wait, fun? What's fun? You're looking so pretty, by the way. Oh, thank you. Lots of love to you. Thank you so much. New subscriber. Welcome, Sam. Karibu. That's welcome in Swahili. Karibu. Welcome, welcome. Tomorrow, you guys, I'll take you out for a walk with me. You probably won't be able to see my face as much, but yeah. Yeah. Are you blind? And why is your inner lip so light, but your out lip so dark? I don't really know how else to explain it other than it's like it's pigmentation. It's a pigmentation issue, is how I'd put it. But it's happened over time, especially after all the medication I've had to take for my eye condition. So yeah, I've gotten used to it. Like I used to try and hide it. I used to try and put like a what do you call it, a browner sort of lipstick or whatever, but I feel like I was worsening the situation. So now I just let them be, like, it's me without makeup. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, it is a lot lighter, and it has happened as time has gone by. I don't know, but I don't, is that a very nice thing to ask? What if I was really I'm not anymore. When I was sensitive, I used to try and cover it up, but sometimes we have to be mindful when we ask things. I understand your curiosity, but yeah. Someone said something in another language. Hey, Crunchy Powen Vlog, how you doing? Sky Pigeon, hey Sky, thank you so much. And yeah, this is how it looked like on the subject of lips. This is how it looks when I do makeup, and this is how it looks without any makeup. Um, I've tried to use like a lot of what do you call these things? Like lip balms, not lip balms necessarily, like the lip repair, that's it, the lip repair, skin repair, but for lips kind of thing. I don't think it did anything really. And naturally, I'm so scared of using random things on my skin. Like, this is my skin how it is naturally, right? I'm not someone who really gets pimples and things like that. And so I've always been so scared of using all these skincare products, this, that, the other. I'm even scared of sunscreen, but I have to use it. Otherwise, things will happen to my skin. I'm not, literally, I'm supposed to use sunscreen. I should never ever be out there with no sunscreen, because that is health-wise, it's detrimental to my skin. So, yeah, like even sunscreen, I was scared at first. I was like, oh my God, what if that now means my skin starts doing all kinds of, like, literally, let me tell you a secret. All the way until I was maybe just before I became a mom, even after, like a little bit after, do you know what? I used to use a mixture of baby lotion, which we stopped using Johnson's and Johnson, didn't we? I used to use a mixture of baby lotion and the baby gel, not the oil, the one so and so has been using in their nefarious activities, but the gel, you know, the gel version. So I'd mix that and as glycerine, because I know it's like glycerine. I didn't want to try glycerine. I just wanted to use something that was already made and literally made for babies, because it's like, if it's made for babies, it's gonna be kind to my skin. I don't have sensitive skin, but I just didn't want to play. And Vaseline, I still use Vaseline until today. But eventually I decided to be like, oh, let's just take this one risk. And I had to use bio oil to prevent stretch marks. You know, once you are pregnant, your skin stretches around the belly. So I had to start using bio oil, and that's what prompted me to maybe try other things. Like, okay, my skin is not, it's not gonna, you know, suddenly react. It's fine. Let's try other things. But I've got a bunch of skincare which I don't use. I've got all the skincare. Got the vitamin C, got the hyaluronic acid, all of that. And I'm getting on in age, so apparently I should be doing something about my skin to prepare it. But it's like, let me just get wrinkly. It's fine. If I get wrinkly, I get wrinkly. It's okay. Like, let's age gracefully. I'm not going to be doing all these age reversal things. But I have grown up though. I have grown up and started actually using other skin products. Let's see. Hello, where are you from? I'm from the UK. I'm from the UK. I think this should be oh Lord. Prettiest she I've seen all day. Okay. All right. Bye. Nice bright day. Thank you, Richard. Have a lovely day. It's probably gone by now, you know, though I take so long to get to the chat. Let's see. Hello, how are you doing today? And I'm doing good. That's great to hear. I'm very well, thank you, Samuel. Temple, hey Temple, thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna read the chats towards the end, and then I'm gonna make my way out. Support all, support are. Lovely, thank you. Let's see. Anything I need to answer? I'm from the UK, I answered that. Do you have cataracts? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. They've been taken out a few times, but they just grow back. How are you, miss? I'm fine, thank you, Daddy King. I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Hey, Noah. Yes, I do yappity yap. I sure do. Let's see. Wow. No, why are you so upset with me talking? You could just leave. I probably left by now. Oh, wow. Okay. This is a good thing about being vision impaired, you guys. I didn't even see any of that. That would have really distracted me. Had to sub amazing energy. Thank you, country. Thank you so much. Welcome to the family. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna make my way out now. I've literally been on here for about 2 hours. So I'm gonna go now. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for all your lovely interactions. Thank you for subscribing. We have had 105 votes. Whoa. All right, let's see the results of today's poll. Have to end the poll first. Did I end it? Yeah, I did. So we have the poll today was, do you like being outside? Do you like being outside? And 73% said yes, and 26% said no. Why not? Why do you not like being outside? I kind of like being outside, but I do, but I don't, but I do. Because if you check earlier in the stream, it's just there's a lot to deal with outside, especially when you can't see. It's a lot, but I love being outside as well because there's the fresh air and it's therapeutic. It's supposed to be therapeutic. It's supposed to be good for your mental health. It's supposed to be good for your skin, your body. You get vitamin D, like sit in the sun, get some, what do you call it? Get some sun, nutrients. Do you know what I mean? So being outside is good for you, especially when it's sunny. And the other day we went out and it was rainy, and that was fine too. Tammy Price, lots of YouTube play buttons. Hey. Please subscribe if you haven't. And it has been really, really, really lovely talking to you guys and catching up with you. Thank you so much for your interactions. You're all absolutely amazing people. I'm here every day for 100 days. Today is day 70. I'm running out of talking energy. My yappity yap is winding down. My engine is like no, but thank you so much. I'm here every day for 100 days. Today was day 70. Tomorrow's going to be day 71. We are, on the, what's the word? We're on the final leg, as it were. Yeah, the last leg. Basically, we're on our way home, okay, in terms of day 100. So let's make it big. Let's make the next 30 days big, amazing, enormous, wonderful, lovely, supportive, huggy, and all of that. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. And as always, don't forget, no one else is you, and that is your superpower. Live out loud. And yeah, go watch my other stuff. Road to 1 million. Go watch my life vlogs playlist, or go watch the Kenya 2024 playlist. You will love it, I promise. Bye. Let me find, where's the end button? Where is the end button? Oh, someone said something. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, Ty, I was just leaving. Oh, I was just leaving, Ty, but thank you for tuning in and subscribe so you can catch me tomorrow. Berfin, you're from Turkey. Subscribe and catch me tomorrow. Hey, Casey. Subscribe and catch me tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you so much, you guys. Why are so many of you coming in now just when I'm about to leave? I'm on my way out now. But subscribe and we'll catch up tomorrow. I'll bring the same energy tomorrow. Yeah. Thank you so much, you guys, and catch you later. Bye. Go watch my other stuff in the meantime. Please support me on the road to 1 million. Thank you. Okay, bye.